show you some things that happened yesterday. If I can get my glove on, because they're still a bit spicy now. I've just got spicy everywhere. It's like 62, and we did some things yesterday. So I guess I could flip it around here if I can. Matter of fact, I probably need to, because these gloves, oops, these gloves aren't liking it. Hold on. Give me a second. Hey, good morning, Grayson. So, been out here cleaning up some of the boxes that were on this side, but if you can see, those are the nukes, and right there that got last week. These all are spicy splits. Spicy splits. That was a swarm that I caught that got a new queen. That was one of the nukes that came in. Couple more splits. Couple more splits there. All got new queens. All of these got new queens with the mean colonies. That's the remnants right there of, Hivezilla. It got tore down totally, which is what those boxes are over there. They're still, the bees are spicy still, but they're trying to release the queen. This one on the end was a triple deep, and it was spicy. So it got broke down into nukes. Requeened that first colony. See, and you notice stuff that you do wrong when you're out here, when you come back through after the work is done, to make sure things are right. But Hivezilla's no more. It was right there. You can see where the spot was. These were weak nukes that I kind of left right here in the where that was. They're all kind of weak, to be honest with you, but this spot I left them there so they could get some bees returning back, that some drift. But 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, hold on. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That first box, the pink box, got requeened. Those each got a queen. Until I could figure out if they build that little 2-framer, I'll split them out. That colony that swarmed didn't have a queen, so I queened it, and I split that colony right in half. The deeps right in half, medium right in half, bees, everything, and put a queen in both sides. So we so much for not expanding. So much for the whole not expanding thing. And I've got a bunch of bees flying around me. Let me walk back here. Take this hood and veil off. They're kind of spicy meatball still. It'll take a little while, but now those spicy bees are, what, 16 different colonies with 16 new queens. So maybe they don't all make it. Who knows? All right, so let me take my glove off. My gloves, plural. My gloves is. Get you spun around here. All right. So we got all those split out, and that should Hopefully, you know, the queens don't have to come back. I was thinking about putting cells in them. Then I'm like, yeah, but then they got to fly out after they hatch, and it's going to take more time. So had the opportunity to go get some queens yesterday, so that's what we did. We just gave them all new mated queens from this year, and we're gonna let them yeah, man, gonna let them hopefully do well. And I talked to Jose through text message, and Jose said my queens from last, because we're right in the middle of our honey flow, so I couldn't make those bees, I couldn't let those bees stay spicy till then. So the idea is split these, let them grow these 5-frame nukes up, and then split them again when Jose's queens show up on the 21st of May. So I've got, you know, over a month, but in a couple weeks, and or some of these big hives, rob a frame of brood and bees out of them enough to to go ahead and split those out. So I've got 7 more pro nukes and 18 brand new, I'm sorry. Yeah, 7 pro nukes and 18 of those easy nukes, for a lack of a better word. And they're not made by Easy Nuke, but they're similar. And I'll split to those. So if all goes well, that'll give Jose's queens enough time to lay up a brood box and hopefully overwinter that way. Or, you know, I'm gonna have to break out the wood nukes and start giving them those to work with. And, you know, I have had success overwintering in nuke boxes, so that's a possibility. But I have never done it in like a Easy Nuke or a pro nuke type situation. But right now, I'm sitting at 56. If you add 25 to 56, that puts me up, what, near 80 or 80, if they all make it. So that's what we have to go on. And, you know, the chess match begins, right? So trying to get those to build up and not get robbed out, and everything else prior to the season end will be interesting. Because if they get here at the last week of May, you figure it'll be the middle of June before her brood would start hatching out. I pull honey at the end of June or July, and then I have to feed them up. So that's not a good situation. Of course, by then I'm gonna be starting to push the bees back down into a single, so I might have excess bees to be able to populate those and give them a better chance. We'll just have to see how that goes when it happens. But you know, it's the game, right? It's the game we play, the chess match with the bees. And yeah, Brad, I don't know that Brad gets as cool as we do here. I'll check out with him and see if he did that, if they made it or not. And you know, right now that's what we got. I'm not trying to buy more equipment, but now I've got to go. I'm gonna have to inventory my, well, not as cold as you, DC, but it gets freezing, you know, and we get rain too. So and those things don't have a great moisture draining method in them, so that would be something to look at. And I mean, I've got nuke boxes, guys. I mean, I haven't brought out the wooden nuke boxes yet. If these nukes get built up, I'll put them in a deep, but I mean, I've got a pallet right there with nothing but nukes on it. So I've got some nukes. I got plenty of bottom boards if I have to, and that's some deeps. There's, you know, some deeps and stuff right there, and I've got more on the inside. So as long as these queens can get released and get going. No, don't use them in winter. Okay. Well, then we'll have to figure something out. I'll have to figure it out. Maybe it's polynuke order if I have the money by then, but we'll get it figured out one way or another. I mean, I'm sure there'll be some failing queens or something by then that I might need to merge and plug bees in and queens, and you know, we'll just get it figured out. And of course, it's always game time decisions. Yeah, I've got some like that with the slots cut in them. So, I mean, I've got that. I've got tons of 2-framers. I've got about 32 frame nukes. You guys seen my piles of, like back over there, pile of stuff right too. So we've got options. I just got to figure out what the best option is when it happens, right? I can probably, you know, it's usually October before it gets like chilly nights. So we'll see. I mean, it's a beautiful day. It hadn't hit 70 today, but it's supposed to get, you know, in the mid to high 70s. Tomorrow 80, rest of the week mid 80s. So plenty of time and stuff to do. And you know, never know, might build those up. Someone say, hey, I need a nuke. Great, gotcha. You know, something like that. But we'll see. Now it's probably frame inventory to make sure I've got enough frames to do what I need to do, which I never do. I've got my honeycomb, you know, I've got mediums. I could always do a Charlie and, you know, build nukes in mediums, or build a medium brood box. It's not my favorite way, but it can be done, and and make it happen. But was not planning to have this many. It's just I had things I had to do. Queens weren't available, so I bought queens that were available, and then my queens later on will come in. What will it do to the honey flow? No idea. It's kind of, the honey is kind of just like barely trickling in. The stronger hives are putting a little bit away. The bigger hives or the smaller hives are drawing some comb, but not much in the way right now. So probably gonna have to order a bunch of frames. And well, it's not really a if, it's when. If I can come up with the cash to order frames, then I'll order frames. Otherwise, we'll have to do what we can do. Maybe a double screen board and, you know, put one colony on top of the other type of deal, and figure it out. But anyway, I wanted to give you guys a quick tour around to show you what I've been up to. Yesterday, splitting those mean colonies down and giving them a bunch of mated queens, and you know, they're working on getting them out of there. I did peek in one of them this morning, and they're working to release her. So if they can get her out of there in the next day or two, which more than likely will be the case, or if they're loving on her, I'll just end up releasing her probably. But I prefer for them to release her, but we'll see. Anyway, guys, y'all have a great day, and we'll talk to you again tonight on Charlie's stream. Bye.